Welcome to Happy Hour. The fall is upon us. The nights are getting longer, the air is getting crisp and more cool as we approach the Halloween season. Now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but people tend to go crazy for pumpkin spice. Crazy for pumpkin spice. So we thought, let's get in on the pumpkin spice game in Booze World, shall we? So we took a vodka, Tito's, a rum, Appleton Estate, Gold, and bourbon. We used Elijah Craig, and we made pumpkin spice infused. It's infused. It's a pumpkin infusion. It's pumpkin spice infusion. Roll the intro. So how did we make our infusions? It's quite simple, really. We went to the store and got cans of pumpkin puree, not pie filling, because that's sweetened already, it's spiced already, just pureed pumpkin. They sell it at your local grocery store. And in each of one of these containers, this is just a Morse's pickle container. We washed it so it doesn't have pickle remnants in it. Obviously, we save all these things in my house. But a mason jar will do, any vessel will do. I put in 1 cup strong of pumpkin puree in each of these, okay? Then 2 cups, just used a Pyrex, no big deal, 2 cups of the spirit, bourbon, rum, vodka. And then in each one, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg ground, a half teaspoon of ground allspice, and then 2 cinnamon sticks, large, in each one. Shook it up, put the covers on, put it on the counter. Over the coming days, it did change color, so I don't want you to be alarmed, like, oh, it's going wrong, because I was like, oh, it's going wrong. And then my wife explained to me that pumpkin, once oxidized, changes color. It looks a little sludgy, but just stay strong for 4 days. Let it sit there, and I kept kind of smelling it and do a little taste. It's like, ooh. And it finally arrived. The bourbon took the longest for the pumpkin flavor to come through. The vodka was the earliest arriver, just because it's such a neutral spirit. But I think the one that came out the best was the gold rum, because there's something about the sweetness of the rum and the pumpkin and the spices that they complemented each other pretty much immediately. But 4 days was enough, and then I had to strain it, because like I said, it's kind of sludgy. So first I took a colander, or a strainer, whatever you want to call it, and a large bowl, and dumped the contents of one of the containers into that. Let it strain out, and then I took a pour over coffee situation with a coffee filter in it and put that over a clean, fresh jar, then poured the contents of the bowl into that. It's a little bit time consuming, but it's a nice like Sunday afternoon project. And I believe all of these came out really great. And we made some recipes that we will share with you in the coming episodes. If you want to join us next week for Happy Hour, brought to you by Maine Spirits. You can learn more about this malarkey and all kinds of other stuff at mainspirits.com. You can download their app for your smartphone, which is a smart move. Why, what to buy, where to buy it, and what to do with it once you get it. You can also follow them on Instagram at main_spirits. But no matter what you do, please drink deliciously and responsibly.